Okay, so we have here our second problem. Okay, Caleb, a second grader, is trying to assemble a shape that he does not know the name of. So it's a regular polygon whose interior angle sum is equal to 720 degrees and whose length is equal to 3x squared on one side. So what is the perimeter of the polygon that Caleb is building? Okay, so maybe this is an imaginary polygon that Caleb is trying to build in his mind. Okay, so how can we solve for the perimeter of this polygon? First, we've identified the problem. Okay, second, we want to understand what the problem is trying to ask us. We want to know the perimeter of this polygon that Caleb is building. Okay, given these clues that we have here, the interior angle sum is equal to 720 degrees, and the length of one side of this polygon is equal to 3x squared units. Okay, so to find the solution for that, we can recall, if you recall guys, the formula that we used for finding the sum of the interior angle measurements of any polygon. So that's equal to 180 times n minus 2, where n, what's the value of n? N is the number of sides that you have for your polygon. Okay, so it also goes by this formula, 180 times s minus 2. So either of the two you can use. Just remember that n or s is equal to the number of sides that you're trying to find for this formula for your polygon. And since we know that the measurement of the angle sum is equal to 720 degrees, we can equate that. We can equate that with this formula that we have here. So that's going to be 720 is equal to 180 times n minus 2. Okay, and now we can solve for the value of n or the value of s, depending on the formula that you're using. But for this problem, let's try to use n. So therefore, that's going to be 720 is equal to 180n minus what's 180 times negative 2. That's going to give us 360. Negative 360. So 720 plus 360 is going to give us 180n. And what's 720 plus 360? That should give us around 1080. 1080 is going to be equal to 180n, and if we divide both sides by 180, we can get the value of n, or the number of sides of this polygon that Caleb is building. And that's going to give us 1080 divided by 180, so that's going to give us 6. So therefore, Caleb is building a hexagon, okay, because it has 6 sides. Okay, so now that we solved for the value of n, are we finished? Not yet. We still need to find the answer for this problem. And what are they asking again? They're asking us for the perimeter. And how do we solve for the perimeter of any regular hexagon? We just add the number of sides that it has. And since we know that the measurement of the side is equal to 3x squared, okay, so since this is a regular polygon, therefore all of the sides must be 3x squared units in measurement. So therefore, the perimeter of this regular hexagon, okay, so P is going to be equal to 6 times 3x squared. And that's going to give us 18x squared units. So therefore, the measurement of the perimeter of the hexagon or the polygon, well, now since we know that it's a hexagon, the hexagon that Caleb is building is equal to 18x squared units for this problem. And that's how we solved it.